Okay, view launch page. Okay. I believe I'm live. Okay, so the last time I did this, and listen, there's a whole bunch of things that are going on here right now. The Queen is going through all her... What are you going through? Your Christmas decorations? Halloween decoration?
Going through my Halloween and fall decorations.
She's going through her Halloween and fall decorations. So if you hear a lot of... no sound, they said? No sound. Hold on.
I'm trying to say as quietly.
No, it's not you.
No, I know. I'm just saying that.
How about that? There should be sound right there. Shows I got sound. You had it muted. Oh, tell you. All right. So, anyways, I'm keeping an eye on this because I'm trying to do this wirelessly because I don't want to run. I don't want my cable to go past the Queen's path. I don't want anything to pass through her path right now because she's going through there. And, well, the Queen always holds herself in high regard. There has been some questionable words, mostly
Don't even lie.
mostly pointed towards me.
I haven't even said anything.
No, you haven't said anything, but
So how can you say there's questionable words?
I'm just saying I can hear your thoughts.
Oh, you are so full of malarkey.
Anyways, the last live thing I did got corrupted and didn't go up on YouTube, so it didn't save. So I'm going to go through everything that I did for Cloudspire here. Tomorrow I'm going in for some oral surgery, and I don't know if I'm going to be incapacitated for the weekend. I might try to fake it for a bit, and so I don't have to do anything. Don't look at me. And, well, anyways, the most important thing is I want to do this live, but I want to get all these things painted first. So I'm going to try to catch you up, and then we're going to do a couple things, and then we're just going to end it, and then you'll see the live play of Cloudspire, which is the most important thing. We're going to do a 2-player fight, and then we will do an entire... We'll pick one faction and do a whole run through with the... in the solo campaign. First, let me say hi to all the wonderful people here. Silver Sun 7, how are you? Barbara, how are you? Tom, Espen, who's trying to confuse me. Gameline, what's up, my brother? Last minute thing. At least when it's over, it'll be here for a while. So there you go. Like I said, I'm just trying to get things done. All right. First thing, let's go down to the table. Okay. So, one of the things that I wanted to talk about is how we got to this point, all right? So, as you can see, I missed that right there, but that's fine because I'm still doing a whole bunch of these. So, you will see what I'm talking about here because we still have to highlight these a bit. Here's one guy. So, basically, to get this... What I did is I spray painted with a white or a very light. I am a good dude. Nobody said you're not a good dude. Face palm. Oh, nice that you are back. Thank you. So, anyways, what I did is I did a couple of washes over this. Particularly, I went with the contrast of. It was a flesh contrast, and then I would go over it with an Agrath Earthshade. That really worked out pretty well. Then for the eyes, all we wanted to do was get a little Hoth Blue in there, and we will work that out a little bit. And then also, what you're going to see in a few seconds here, once I pick out a guy that I want to do. Yeah, let's go with this guy here. I'm going to show you that I'm going to take this very light Kraken skin. I really like this. Hey Rob, excited to see how these turned out. Well, we're still working on them, but I'm trying to just get them so we can do just a couple quick things here. and really make it shine a little bit. Let's go to this view a little bit. No, I think the overhead's the best right now. Let's go with that. So all I'm going to do is I shook this up, and I just want to take a little bit of this on here. All right. I'm going to get my friend the paper towel. Okay. And I'm going to take a little brush here. Nothing extensive. Just take a little bit. Boom, 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 boom. And really just kind of wipe that off a bit. I want to get it right in those bristles real well. Alright. And what I want to do with it, and especially like right under here, is I just lightly want to yeah, that's it. That's all it is. Just a nice little light dry brush there. Come in over here, and then come back over here and do the same thing on these leaves. Alright, and what that's going to do is going to give us a little bit of, and I'll show you what it looks like when it dries. I just want to get it on the edge of the leaves to give some depth to these trees. And you can go a little harder with it. You can come along the edge here. There's a couple of there's some leaves here. There we go. You might as well just try to pull them out a little bit. I've got to put another coat of the moot green. I put moot green on the top here. There we go. Pull out those leaves. Pull out those leaves. Make those leaves sit up. And it gives a nice little different type of texture there. And that's what we're looking for, especially around his beard here. You see how that just sits up real nice and brings some depth. So it finally... Oh, that's not the guy. Oh, there we go. So you do it a couple times so you get this effect. And that's all you're looking to do with a little bit of that green. Alright? And get underneath this beard. And you can see it's a nice effect. It really brings those trees out. And that's all we're trying to do. Godzilla lover, Ron Green. Hey, Rob. Good to catch you live. Best to you. And the best to you, my friend. And Almost Gamer, of course. How can we not forget Joa? See, I remember to say it correctly. How are you, my dear? I've been trying to watch some videos of yours, but I've been on the run, and I promise you I will definitely catch up with you, because I actually want to talk to you about a few things that I have in mind now that Google Hangouts is gone and that they added that new system there, and it works really, really well. I saw it last night with my boy, the Undead Viking, who my wife just asked me a little while ago, are you guys really friends? Because of the way we were trading barbs with each other a little while ago. Go figure, right? So you see how this kind of sits in there and really brings out those trees. Those trees are important around his face here. And I just put a little bit of the big thing is the source, and he's powered by this source. And I really want to make that kind of shine a little bit. So we'll come back to that in a bit. I'll do let's do one more for you, all right? Because I'm feeling... Don't mind my hand. Don't mind my hand. What's that? You could talk as loud as you want, Tam. So if you have something to say to me... And
I got something.
You got nothing?
Right now, I got nothing.
She's got nothing for me.
I'm concentrating.
She's concentrating. Don't... Remember, there's a red line down the middle of this area.
Yeah, then why is your stuff on
my
side?
My stuff is not in your area.
Is this mine?
That is yours now. No. You just picked it up. Once you pick it up, it's yours. No. I would have just left it there. And
yeah, that's you, not me.
Yeah. Jeez.
Jeez Louise.
You're lucky I love you a lot, because I'll tell you. I wouldn't put up with this. This is just abuse.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. You are not very kind.
No.
She makes fun of me all the time.
Sure. Yeah, right.
Oh, you didn't make fun of me at all yesterday? No?
No.
Okay. All right.
Pleading the fifth.
What?
I'm pleading the fifth.
You're pleading the fifth. There's no fifth. Not in this household.
It's garbage.
As you can see, I am in complete control of my household. What are you laughing about?
Comment.
Well, you know it's true.
Oh, yeah.
So, you see what we're doing here? Do you see it?
I'm sorry.
What was that?
I'm going over the line.
You went over the line. So, any kind of broken Halloween ornaments or Christmas ornaments find their way on this table for some reason for me to fix. And if a
The ones
certain
from last Halloween are still there.
yeah, well if a certain attitude doesn't change, it's going to be a long Halloween. It's going to be a long Halloween. Now you see how I pull that out over the top there, and it just brings a nice bit of depth there. You know, I could do the same thing with him. For some reason, I just like this kind of tainted wood look. We'll come back to this. We'll come back to this. All right. You know, and for everybody, you know, these Army war paints are really, really good. If you have a chance to get them, I really suggest it. They really do some amazing things. Oh man, this is gonna be a long stream. Dirty looks I'm getting. It's because she can. I'm gonna be pulling out some of these Army Builder paints because I just don't want you guys to be, you know, be hooked into the whole thing that you have to use just Citadel. Okay, I'm not sponsored by Citadel. I usually just like using their technical paints. So I'm going to call it as I see it. That's all I have to say about that. I'm looking for, and I really have a ton of paint over here in this drawer, and I'm trying to identify some paint. So just bear with me. Here, I'll change the picture just to show you, because that's what we do. On one side, oh my god, this is the worst stream ever. So I have this here, and as you can see, it's kind of hard to find a color that you want. That's not what I'm looking for. But you can mix and match certain things. So, like if I take this white here, I can mix it with this little bit of this blue. How about I put you on camera right now? Yeah, huh? Yeah, I didn't think so. Well, since she changed her tune, she's not talking so much garbage. Okay, there we go. You guys are back. Most unprofessional thing on the place. Paint the tip top of the lid with the painted color. That'd take me forever with all the paint I got because the Queen's trying to be funny. That's more the reason why I would. You punch me. Ugh. This whole thing is just filled with paint, so it'd just be mind-boggling. So I'm gonna take a little troglodyte. Oh boy, you can tell I'm not with it. You know what it is? I'm really kind of nervous about tomorrow. I don't like anybody sticking anything in my mouth. Or store them upside down. Okay, well that's a good one. Is that the Cloudspire map? Yes. Ugh, right here. You betcha. When I put this thing out, this thing's going to be full tilt. Full tilt. Okay? We don't mess around here. Just sent a quick email about the family. Okay, thank you, Gameline. We're going to add a little bit here. And then we're going to add a little bit here. Alright, we're gonna add some white in there. There we go. Gotta make the noise when it comes out fine. Alright, let's I want to mix it with this brush here. So there we go. I'm just gonna try to I wanna lighten it up a bit here. That's what I'm looking for. See how that yuck. Let's add a little more of that white here. There we go. That's a little bit lighter than what I did. We'll add a touch of water here. There we go. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, folks. Alright. So I wanted to lighten that up. Full tilt, awesome. When do you plan to film it? I'm going to do it live. I'm going to try to do it this weekend. It really depends how I feel. If I'm talking and I sound like this, first of all, the Queen will be very happy. But number two, I would not go live. Do you suggest that, Queen? What? What did you say? I was saying. Okay, never mind. You heard what I said?
Yeah, I said that's kind of what you sound like all the time.
That's what I sound like all the time? Do I really sound like that? Wow. So anyways, with this particular thing, all I want to do is just kind of, I want to add into that blue a little bit. I want to come up into the eyes a bit. Very carefully. See, now all of a sudden, now you're starting to feel that source. Do you feel it, Tam?
Must be that humming in my ears.
Yes, that humming in her ears, she says. So the blue sits underneath, and then we come in, and then we bring out the eyes. And you want to just hit some of these little areas here. Make the noise so it sounds like the source is there. You can tell we're getting on each other's nerves. Actually, I'm getting on her nerves. No, we're not. Her and I just goof on each other the entire day. It's nice. It's nice to have somebody that can laugh with you, and we have a wonderful relationship. I'm very blessed to have. Of course, she's not here to hear that. I want her to think things are too good. She's still got to work a little harder. All right. So you see how that source starts to pop up in here? Good luck with your surgery. Hope it goes well. Me too. The adults from Peanuts. Or yeah, that's what I'm going to sound like. So just that little bit of touch, it really kind of brings this figure together, along with the, with this and how it all comes together. I like it. All right. Let's move on, though. I'm going to just get a touch of water here because I want to keep this nice and fresh here. All right. So, oh my God. Come on, Ron. Now we have these things here. All right. And as you can see, it's just very, very simple. I spray painted these black. Boop, and then all it was just dry brushing some gray. I think this was an aqua blue, and then some. You're going to see me highlight this a little bit more, so just bear with me. We're going to come in here. I just want to come in here, and I want to make it seem like the source is flowing through here. And just a little touch there, and that's all that it takes. Let's get a little bit more paint here. Maybe just a little bit there. Choom, choom, choom. A little there. Just come down this recess. You don't have to go crazy. Just a little bit here and there. Excuse me. It just gives it this essence of power, and that's all we're trying to do. Let me just put a little bit more water in there. There we go. There we go. Joop, 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 joop. Spin it out. Spin it out. This is an old brush. Can't believe it's still with me. Hey, Gab. Boy, it's just everybody's here today. We got the Queen. We got the Gabber. And I'm just going to fill in a little bit of these cracks here. Just to give it, I want that power. Like in the center of this thing, there's nothing but power. You don't want to go walking past this because it's gonna take a shot at you. Remember, these things are used for offense and defense, and as well as a source well. So maybe just take a little bit more here. And it's to your discretion, you know. Maybe you don't want to highlight that. Maybe you just want to do something else. That's okay too. See how that kind of comes out? Well, thank you, Godzilla Lover. I was telling Miss Tammy all about you. Remember?
Yes.
Yeah, and thank you so much for everything that you gave me. When I do my live thing, I'm wearing my Godzilla shirt. From G-Fest. I'll never get to go to G-Fest. But I have a shirt from it. And that is cool. And I'm just going to come up in here. I want to... Oh boy. Just kind of get in there a little bit. See how that just kind of brings it out just a little bit? You could put a little here. See, when I think of power, I think of when the Queen gets mad and the color she turns.
Scales on her back all glow like that.
Scales glow. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I thought that was me. Just that little bit really just brings that out. We're going to come back to that. Well, not so fast there, kid. Yeah, maybe we'll just highlight. Yeah, see? This one here, I put a little bit of that blue in there. We'll just go with it for a little bit because we're going to... I really kind of want to... You could put it in as strong as you want, as weak as you want, whatever you want to do. That's the cool thing about it. And like I said, I just came on here last second because, hey... That's what I do, right? Doesn't matter how many people watch or anything like that. Think. Just bring out that power of that unit. That's all we're trying to do. Let me just change something here. You guys are quite the comedy duo.
He thinks he's funny.
I think I'm funny, but I'm not. What? You said I think I'm funny.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm funny. I know I'm funny.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You better put on a helmet because I'm about to blow your mind. I am funny.
Oh my god. What weirdo show?
What did you say?
What weirdo show did you hear that from?
Remember, oh, I know exactly where I heard it from. Do you remember Robot Chicken?
Yes.
The one with Richie Rich?
Yes.
I gets what I want. Because I want what I got. Shut up, old money.
I don't make money.
I don't make money. I pose for money. Oh, I don't know why that one makes me laugh so hard. But you never get my jokes anyways. So, yesterday, because I'm going to be laid up, I decided to take my Xbox that I haven't, my Xbox One, because usually I do everything on my PlayStation 4. And I actually powered up my Xbox after a year and a half. Vincent, how are you? Hi, Ryan, how are you? Have you played? I've only played 2 waves. Yes, I've played quite a bit. I actually did the demo for this a while back. This is a fantastic game. There's no other way around it. Listen, these guys never made a bad game. I have yet to see a game that is not good from these guys. So, Chip Theory Games, hey, hats off to you. That's all I have to say. Alright, so I'm just going to add a little bit more in here. Yeah, that's good. Oh, let's do this side too. And I know you can't see this. I'm sorry. But I am trying to get in a little area here. There we go. There we go. That's all it is. It's just little itty bitty little detail things that stand out. All right, cool. So we're gonna leave that. All right. So now this here is a Signor Brown. It's a contrast paint. You could paint your guy white, but you can see how dark he ended up. Okay. And I didn't do the highlights on him yet, but I wanted to show you something here in case you wanted to use these, because I wanted to show you a couple different variances of how this goes. They have something from the War Painter, which is a fur brown. And I'm just going to use this top of this thing here because, I mean, really, I don't care. I don't try to do things professionally. Come on. It's me. It's me. We wing things. Speaking of which, when am I going to eat? I wonder how the solo and co-op stuff will shake out compared to the PvP. I like the solo stuff a lot because it's wave after wave and you're trying to negotiate it, and the way it works, it's nasty. It's kind of unforgiving in a way, and you're going to see it. Maybe I'll do I'll do the solo stuff first because everybody's doing the PvP stuff. And a matter of fact, if you go to Chip Theory Games, I believe they did a video on it. So I'll do the solo thing first. How's that work? Okay, so anyways, I'm going to turn this guy on the side here. You take this fur brown, and if you decide to go with the contrast colors, once it dries, because it dries so dark, you could just kind of go over this, and there you go. That's what I'm talking about. And you could see how it just sits up on that dark. See, and it really makes a nice color. And if you just hit it lightly and go over the high points, you see how that color sits up in there? That's what we're looking for. And listen, I'm no master painter. I'm not even good. But anybody can do this. You guys can do this. This is easy. And if you have this game and you bought the figures and all that stuff, you're going to want to do this. Then when after you come back over here, through here a little bit, over his thing, over his ears, over his chest here, boom, 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 over the top here, and then you can fill him in with all the other things that we did earlier. So, you get this effect here, which is what we're looking for, right? Right? Yes. Okay, yes. All right, next thing that we're going to do. Let's clear off this brush here. Another cool thing is paper towels. Paper towels are awesome because when you're done with certain paints, you can just do this. Say, well, I can use that part now if I want to. There you go. It's easy as that, folks. Easy as that. Easy as that. Let's see. At Rob's Tabletop, Silver Sun 7 wants to know what color is that you are using for the source. Oh, what did I use? Hold on. I will find it. So now you got me looking in here. Because you asked the question, I have the answer. Just when you think you have all the answers, Queen, I change the questions. So get some of that. Pretty girl. Mm-hmm. Now what do I do with it? Hold on. I know what it was. I believe it was Temple Guard Blue. Yes, it was. I used Temple Guard Blue for the top. But I'm going to do something with this eventually. I just haven't decided what. The next thing we want to do is we want to get our washes. Okay, and we're going to take care of a couple. Well, before we go wash crazy. This is something that I'm arguing with myself about. Hold on. I got to see if I have a better color to. Nope, that's fur brown. And this is cobalt skin. Now, this might be good enough. Let's try this. We're going to try something. Thanks for pointing that out. Keith Collins, my man. Keith Collins, my roommate at Gen Con. I feel so bad for him. He had to deal with me for, what was it, 4 days, 5 days? Jeez, poor guy. One of my favorite people, though. I don't think I've ever had as good a time as I did this last Gen Con. And I'll tell you what, I suffered. It was not easy. I don't know if this is going to work. I don't know if I'm going to like this. Let's try it this way. I think that's too light for what I want to do. So what I want to do here is I kind of want to... No. I don't think that's going to work. Nope, I don't like it. Alright, so don't use the cobalt skin. Trial by error, folks. Xandri dust. I think that might do it. It's a color I like. And I'm going to go in here. I'm going to take a little Xandri dust. I don't know, that might be... I don't think I like that either. Maybe for the satchel there. I'm going to take that off. Alright. Well, you're welcome. I always try to answer questions and I try to look, and I apologize if I haven't been looking up. Yeah, that kind of works. Yeah, I like that. That's Xandri dust that we're working in there. And it's just kind of going over. I wonder how it'll go over the top here. Or the wood here. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's doing what I think it would do. And that's not too bad. And you just go over the top here. You want to bring out... You don't want the wood to just look, dark brown. So you want to come over these wood planks a little bit. Just a little bit. You don't need a lot. And just to bring out a little bit here. What do you want for dinner, babe?
I don't know, whatever you're going to get me.
Whatever I'm going to get you?
So tired.
You're not going to cook?
Not after being out here for 5.5 hours. So.
Huh. So the queen has just proclaimed that she's going to neglect me and not cook. I want you guys to write that down. We'll use it another day. Not today. You never show all your cards. Are you messing up that corner there? Because you're past the line.
No, I actually
Because you are past the
making
line.
better progress over this.
Mm-hmm. Poor Rob was with me when I was crop dusting Hoosier style. Let me tell you something. Keith Collins may be the greatest crop duster of all time. No, I gotta say it, Tam. I gotta say it. You gotta give somebody their props when they were. I think there were a lot of. I think, Ebola was coming out of there because there were a lot of people that and ended up coming down with like some real con crud, and he was dusting people to no end. It was something to see. I actually got caught in downwind and actually swallowed some, and well, it was horrible, Tam. Stop.
It's horrible.
I think someone keeps moving the line. Yeah, it's the queen. She moves the line. I'll give you guys a full detail on this another time. Queen doesn't like when I talk about stuff like that. And there you go. Keith Collins. But we did have a nice dinner together. We went to that steakhouse. That was good. I keep on thinking about that. The only thing that I thought wasn't very good was the Caesar salad I had. It was okay. That was the only bad part, but the meat and the creme brulee and see, I can't say that. And I had Brussels sprouts with bacon and some kind of hollandaise honey butter. Boy, that was good. All right, so there we go. Perfect. That's all we want to do. Just keep it simple. Keep it simple. All right, so we're going to clean off this brush. Now we're going to get into doing a little wash. And all I did with these guys, and they're not even close to done, but this was another dark gray Skaven Light dinge, and then all I did was take an administrative gray and dry brush over it. And this is a Balor brown. And as you just saw, we just dry brushed with a Xandri dust. Flatulence isn't funny. Zeblik, I don't know where you're from. I think it's pretty funny. We took a very dark beastal brown for our things, and like I said, we went over this, and a nice effect. We used again another source. Over here we spray painted these guys white. All right, and then I I did two versions. I did one where I did it with this is, as you can see, I wanted that marbling kind of effect. So what I did is I put a Newell oil over this and then dry brushed over with a foundation white. And then again, this is a Xandri dust, but we're going to take care of that in a minute because I want to show you, because it ties in with our other machine here. So these two here are going to all tie in together. So I'm going to lay these down. So we want to be very controlled with our wash here. How long have we been going? Well, 41 minutes. That's not too bad. I think someone keeps moving the line. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, there's no doubt about that. I mean, come on. The queen does what the queen wants. Right?
That is correct.
That is correct. See, I got something right today. What's that? For the sake of the family?
Yep.
Yeah. Mark! How are you, my good friend? Alright, so alright, she's not here, so I'm gonna tell you the story. So I'm walking, and I was behind Keith. And all of a sudden I'm talking to him, And I just, oh God. And he just, yeah, gotcha. And never again. So we're going to take some Agrath Earthshade. And this is a very, very good wash to do this with. They have a nest here, so I'm going to, I really want to bring out the nest, and I want to be careful. I don't want to, it's okay to pull it up in here a bit, but I don't want it to get onto the brick that I just laid. So as you can see how that brings out, and you could take a little of this out, and it's like so. And then I'm going to come over here, and see how that brings out the hay for their bird house. Yes. And that's going to just sit perfectly right in there. So just move it around a little bit, get it in all the recesses, and guess what? You're good to go. And just, if you got a little bit too much here, that's okay. Just take your brush in there like so. But also with that Agrath Earthshade, you want to come over and, yeah, that's right. You want to come over these pieces here. There you go. See? And it's going to give some depth to that. And when that dries, we'll go over with another, dry brush over with a little bit of a lighter gold in there. Perfect. That's exactly what I'm looking for. You can see the difference. You can see how it just sits in the recesses there. And let's come back over here, and again, just getting it in there so it looks real cool. See how now all of a sudden there's a little depth there. Doing good, spending my money at M&M on pre-orders. I don't know if you guys have seen the video yesterday with the Star Wars thing, but I have a new end cap on on the thing. It's my grandson saying, "Hey, you can get everything at Miniature Market." I thought that was hysterical. So did the Queen. He's a funny kid. Miss him dearly. Alright, so again, come over here, as you can see, and that just taking your time with it. Listen, if it leaks over a little bit, it's not going to hurt anything, okay? But I want to keep that marbling effect because I think the birds are very arrogant, and I like that about them. Like Drab, that's my boy. And I'm telling you right now, I'm going to play the single mission as the birds, and heck with the Brawnin. Birds are cool. Because Drab's cool. He's got like this headset on, and the way I see it is they're very egotistical. They're very elegant, and they're very proud that they can fly, and everybody else is just grounded. But no, that's not how they see it. No, they want complete dominance of the air. So, and you know something, the guys over at Chip Theory really put together yet another fantastic game. But I mean, what did you expect? John Fight, what's up? Where can we expect to see this game in action, Ron? When? I'm hoping it. Now I have oral surgery tomorrow. Dental surgery. If I'm strong enough, we'll either see it Saturday night or Sunday, hopefully. If not, you're looking into next week, which would be Monday. But boy, I really want to try to get it in next week, this week, because boy, next week, if you are a fan of the show, you are going to really see us step up our game and really bring it old school. You're going to see Shadows of Malice. We are having the people. Now, if you guys don't know, I'm having Toby come down from... he lives near Jacksonville. And we are actually going to have Oathsworn here live next Saturday. So not only are we going to play the game live, but we are going to answer all your questions before the Kickstarter so you guys know what you're getting into. And I'm telling you, this is going to be a home run. Okay, this is going to be a great game. And I told him I'd be more than happy to have him come down, show you guys the game live, and answer your questions live. So you'll get an idea. We'll talk about their past experiences with Kickstarter, so you know that these guys, this isn't their first rodeo, and that you are going to see a lot of things. And also, you are going to really see some really incredible things that we are going to do next week, because we're going to do Escape from Dark Castle. We have Shadows of Malice. I'm looking to get Error Medieval Age painted. We've got a lot of stuff to cover. And then also in the middle of the week, the other 4 boxes from Gen Con came in. I didn't realize it was 4. And guess what? We're going to do another unboxing, our final unboxing of Gen Con. And I'm going to cover a lot of the games that we can't have from Gen Con. We'll do some quick stuff. I'm really interested in the war with the evil power master. That's got my attention. There's just a lot of stuff that we are going to cover. And, we got enough to keep us busy keep us in trouble for a little while. Let's put it that way. And you see that just putting this on here just makes a world of difference. Good luck with the surgery, man. Oh, thank you. We'll see how it goes. So my wife and I was at a store. She looks at me and yells, "Oh, Dan," turns and walks away, and then I smell it with about 10 other people. First of all, I get blamed all the time, and I didn't do anything. I get blamed all the time. I'll tell you something. It's very upsetting to me. Very upsetting. But, what am I going to do? There's nothing I can say to the Queen that's going to change her mind. Once she has determined that I did it, there's nothing. And a lot of times, it's not me. It's not me. But, that's the Queen. Queen believes what the Queen believes, and you can't tell her any different. All right, come on. Let's get these bird nests done. Gotta do a little touch up afterwards. That's all right. That's all right. I'm okay with it. Boom, 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 boom. You should have enough on here just to kind of touch that up a little bit. All right, here we go. She was laughing so hard. One of my pre-orders was Error. Looking forward to painting it myself. Yeah, I have an idea for it, and I think I might paint that live. I'm not too sure. We've got some other things that we have to paint and finish up. But I'm really excited about it. We've got Warcry that we're going to be doing. We've got I'm going to be working on some modifications for Gaslands. Just a lot of things. I've been mapping out the rest of the month. I think you guys are just going to be really in awe of some of the things that we have coming for you, and it's just going to be really good. And I think you guys are going to really enjoy it. Godzilla says they look beautiful. Love how it's got different textures to show up very nicely. Well, thank you so much. You're always so kind to me. Always so kind to me. And I'm thankful for it. You betcha. Just gonna troop in here. Now I'm gonna try something else because I want this source to stand up a little bit. And I think what I'm gonna do is I want to lighten up the middle so you feel like there's some power in this. All right, let's get this out of here. And we're going to do the same thing that we did. We're going to use the 2 same paints that we used to fill the crack in there. But I'm going to show you something. All right, so let's move these guys. You guys got the gist of what we're trying to accomplish here and how we're doing it. All right. Is this one dry? Yeah. Okay, so we're going to close up this. And we're only going to go, like I said, I don't want to draw this out. I don't want this to be this long-winded thing. And the last one, I was kind of glad that it got destroyed, because I was done with it, and I go, wow, that was horrible. We really got nothing done. And I was kind of disappointed in how the stream turned out, but I was able to kind of fix things up a little bit here and bring a little bit different perspective for you guys. So let's go here. Oops. Oh. Let's get in the camera first, huh? So here's what I want to do. I'm going to take and shake this up real good. And then I'm going to put a lot of white there. Bunk. Bunk, bunk. I'm going to get this paint out of the way. And boy, oh, you're going to see a whole bunch of Kickstarter stuff coming next week too. Boy, I got a lot of stuff to do. I'm just going to put just a touch. Just a touch. It looks like a one-eyed creature. But no, it's not. It's paint. It's paint. So I'm going to take this and we are going to mix this around. And we got that nice little touch of blue in there. Just a little bit. Now if we really wanted to, we can use this kinda. I don't know if I need a little bit more blue in there. I think that's such a strong contrast to go backwards with. We could try it. What's the worst? We paint over it, right? That's the way I see it. What's the worst that can happen? Nothing. Alright, so I'm going to take this off. Hold on. Nobody wants to look at me. There we go. Sorry, didn't know I was there. And I'm just going to work that in there. Invisible creatures, just like from Johnny Quest. Yeah, there you go. Johnny Quest. Yeah, the one with the eyeball thing. Man, Johnny Quest had some cool villains. That's all I'm going to say. Alright, so we're going to take this and we're just going to kind of want to start it in the middle here. Work my way around ever so lightly. And yeah, I don't know if I like this, but how about we take a little bit more, get in there, and just work in the center here. And work our way outwards. And just spin that brush. You see what I'm doing? I'm kind of concentrating in the center here. And then kind of working my way around. Very lightly around the outside, because I don't mind hitting it a little harder. That doesn't bother me as much. Let's try one more. We'll see how I like it eventually. And I actually kind of did it wrong to begin with, because I always should start right in the center, very strong, and then take it all off the brush and then work it outwards. Like so. Yeah, in a sense, kind of. Yeah, it's too cloudy. But, hold on here. Let me think here. So now you're seeing me brainstorm and how you kind of dig out of a problem here. So how do you dig out of this problem? Well, you could do one of two things. Contrast medium. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. But I do have this Soul Gem blue, which is... I wonder how this would go over it. Well, there's only one way to find out. I'm going to use the same brush, but I want to use very little of this. Very little. I'm just going to kind of work this in. Alright, let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens here. Might be... no. I don't like that. Even though that's not bad, the cloud effect. Nah, I don't like it though. I want something a little more striking. It doesn't look, you know, it sometimes I think it looks okay, and then sometimes I think it looks like garbage. Let's problem solve. Let's problem solve. How do we get out of this one, Rob? You ruined everything. Do we take a wash to it? No, violet wouldn't be good. That wouldn't be good. I'm trying to figure... Well, let's go on the other side here. Because we got all kinds of things that we can use. What's this? Pure black, no. Gab, not now. We're in the middle of a project here. Let's see. I don't know. I'm kind of... Oh, that's ultramarine. Strong tone. I've got all these tones. I'm just looking for... blue tone. Alright, let's see. Hi, Miss Tina. How are you? She is a Cloudspire backer. Well, you're going to get to see it hopefully this weekend if I can. So we're going to take a little bit of that. I'm going to clean off this brush. We're going to take a different brush. And we're going to take some contrast medium. And let's see what happens if we take a little bit of this medium and work it in with this blue. Let's see what we get. I think we get mush, personally. Alright, let's see. Yeah, pretty much. Now it's got my curiosity. It's got my curiosity. Danny Uzo, what's up? Let's come over here. Let's use this one. Because we've got that little... Even though that doesn't look bad. But I wonder if... If we can just dial it in a little bit. No, I don't like that either. If I do that, though. Mixes in with the white a little bit more. Yeah, and it kind of... Yeah, okay. Alright, that's what I'm trying... Well, kind of. Alright, let's see how that dries. Well, let's see how that dries. And then do the same thing here. Make the source kind of... I don't know, I'll mess with it. There we go. Kind of cleans it up a little bit and does make it look a little more mystical. Yeah. What can I say? Alright. Here we go. So there. Alright, let's go to our side shot here. Boom. Okay. Yeah, see, it doesn't look horrible. Kind of gives that kind of cloudy feeling I kind of like. You got my bird people that are going to be looking all jacked up. You got this. I think this is the Brahmin. Okay, so we got them. And then, of course, actually, what I should do, while I'm here, let's just go up top one more time before we get carried away here. And I have a little bit of this. I want to add a little water here. Bring this back. Okay. Mix that in there a little bit. Hold on, folks. Just want to show you. You can go even lighter with the big fella here. Remember, the source is power, and you want to accentuate the power, especially in his eyes. Maybe we even want to do a little bit in his mouth there. He's got two toofuses. And then just come down here and just don't be afraid to get a little bit in there. A little bit in there. There we go. Right over the eyes. Boom. Alright. Let's go to... Oh, yeah. Yep. My boy here. And all we want to do is just accentuate that source. Like it's part of him. There we go. And just... Spin the brush. Skinny jeans, monkey Raph. How are you? Into the eyes, like I always tell you. Just like I tell you. There we go. And just hit these areas in here and here. Make sure you don't cover up all the blue. There we go. See? Boom. All right. So now let's look at it. You know, we got for each one of our factions, our bird people, Then, of course, over here, where's the guy I was doing? Okay, right here. Boom. Now, we got everything looking pretty good. That anybody can do this. If I can do it, hey, there's no reason you can't do it. And that's for doggone sure. Man, we got it going on this week, all right? Now, hopefully, I can just recover overnight and be off and running Saturday and Sunday and bring you guys a good show. Definitely, the highlight of it all is making sure that we really get Cloudspire to the table. That's one thing we want to get done. There's a bunch of other games. We want to get Brook City. I've got so much stuff. We got enough to last us the rest of the year, and you guys don't even know the other stuff that came in. So, of course, I got to save that for that video that you'll see on Wednesday. So we've got something going all the time, and honestly, I think you guys are gonna enjoy it, and that's what we're here to do, is just do the best we can to give you the best that we can. So yeah, this was a last minute stream. Thanks for popping in and watching, those of you that got here. And hey, guess what, it's time to get the party started here and get our boys from Cloudspire going, and get this game going. I'm still fighting with myself to try to decide if I should do the 2-player or the solo. I think the solo is the one that everybody kind of wants to see how that plays out, because it's wave after wave after wave, and you're up against it all the time, because you start out the first wave. Once you get rid of that wave, well, guess what? Then you're going to be negotiating the next wave, which is going to be even harder. So you've got to spend your source a certain way. You want to get your spires up. You don't want to deal with their spires. You want to eliminate these waves after wave after wave. And then the 2-players just masterful on top of it. It's 4 waves. And whoever is holding up the best wins, or if you destroy their thing. But there's so many upgrades you can do. There's just a lot of neat things that you can do with this game, and it's a tremendous game. There's no other way around it. So I want to see how this dries, and I think that because I wanted the cloud effect, and I kind of got it, and I like it. I just want to see if it's something I want to push on the other ones, because I want that kind of mysticism kind of look. And hey, there you go. All right, listen. I've said it all. I've done it all. There's not much more I can do. You guys are the best. If this is your first time here, subscribe. Click that like button, okay? And smash it up, because it just helps get more views to this. I hope you guys enjoyed this. And we'll be back. Tomorrow I'm going to be out of commission. Like I said, I'm having a few teeth pulled. And it's not going to be fun, and a couple other things done. And that's what happens when you get old. You start falling apart. So I think that's about it. I think I said it all. You guys are the best. I love you all. Please, like I said, like and subscribe. And until next time, it is your old pal Rob saying, we'll see you soon. See, I have to wait a second, because Helen always says to wait. Don't know what to tell you. Okay, go.